That time again, the 2025 tax filing season opened today. A lot of people, of course, eager to get those tax refunds. The IRS says it's already received millions of returns, and an Intuit Credit Karma survey found 37% of taxpayers depend on their refunds to make ends meet.
The 2025 tax season has officially opened, and joining us now is Stacy Angle with the Internal Revenue Service. Thank you so much, Stacy, for joining us. Tax season just opened. I know a lot of folks are always concerned about scams and identity theft. Can you tell us what folks should look out for this year?
The first and foremost thing that the IRS wants people to know is if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. Buyer beware on any text messages you would get saying that you're due a refund, because the IRS will not send you text messages or send you emails generally. The first line of communication the Internal Revenue Service uses is mail, the Postal Service. So if there's anything going on with your account or they need anything, the IRS would mail you a letter, and then they would possibly call you at a later time. But we do not send text messages, and be really wary of even mail.
Definitely better to be safe than sorry when it comes to identity theft and scams. I know a lot of folks are looking for ways to save money this year. Can you tell us about the way that people can file their taxes for free, and how are you eligible?
Sure. The IRS offers IRS Free File every year. This is actually the 23rd year for Free File. It is a group of tax software companies that the IRS works with to offer free filing for those folks that generally make less than $84,000. And each of the 8 agencies, or software providers, I should say, have different stipulations. So what we suggest is go to irs.gov and start there to ensure that it is actually IRS Free File. And then there are other ways too. If you don't feel comfortable even using tax guided software, there are volunteer sites throughout the nation that are called Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Centers. Those are IRS trained volunteers to do tax returns for free for folks.
I know those deadlines always come faster than we want them and need them to. Talk to us about important documents this year and what the tax deadlines are.
Sure. The important documents that you need to make sure you have to file an accurate and complete tax return, always any income document. So that could be examples of 1099s, W-2s that you would get from your employer, things like that. If you get if you're in the gig economy, if you ride share, things like that. So you might want to wait for that to come, interest statements. And then if you are eligible for any credits, say if you had higher education expenses, you may qualify for some of the education credits and stuff. So just make sure you have the correct social security numbers and the spelling of everybody's name that's listed on the return to ensure that you file an accurate return. And the deadline for most filers is April 15th. If you feel like you can't get your tax return done by April 15th, you're going to want to make sure that you go online to irs.gov and try to file an extension of time to file in order to give yourself an automatic 6 months to file.
All right, Stacy, thank you so much for keeping us informed.
Yep.